Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And that gets things running.
Lothar Matthäus is going to have a huge influence here, Peter.
Well, it's hard to argue with that. In any game at any time, he is as influential as they come.
Yeah, and he'll be right in the thick of it in the middle of the park, combining the roles of number 10, central midfielder, defensive midfielder. Sometimes he's even sweeper, so watch out for those late attacking runs from deep. And don't be surprised if he gets himself on the score sheet too.
Shevchenko! And he nearly went all the way.
Shevchenko clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Neymar plays it in. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Matthäus played out wide, and he was quick to react.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, this looks sharp. Tries to play it through. Right, Shevchenko. Cruyff. And it's Beckham. And he lines up a cross.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Knocks it into space. Picked out brilliantly. He shoots! Goal! Barcelona! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Howson cuts out the pass. And here's Shevchenko. Ambitious ball here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Thuram, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Iniesta threads one in. Iniesta, and he's lost his man here. Pele.
Nagoya Grampus really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Shot a goal! Goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
The vision wonderful, the technique perfect.
That's just downright fabulous.
Oh no, this does not look good. Oh, well played. Beckham. Nice looking ball. Pele. Pele conceives a free kick for that. Can he get on the end of this? Look at the space here. Real chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Neymar clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Albert Ferrer. And he's managed to get free. Albert, there's the shot! Goal! Barcelona! Into the lead once more. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lobbed in behind. Mbappe. Mbappe, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And the pass is intercepted. Shapes to shoot! And how good was that? He's got himself an absolute peach. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
He has found the way through. It's Neymar!
Neymar really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe...
And the shot! And it's there! And they are cruising away. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
So now the difference is 3.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Pele. That pass has been well intercepted. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
So we've reached the hour mark. Good running, strong and purposeful. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Now it's Messi. The muscular approach does pay off here. Kagawa. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Shevchenko. Great vision. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not... And the finish! He scores! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Can he finish? And he's gone looking for safety. Now that's well seen too. Pele. They're urging him to shoot. Iniesta. Now it's Mbappe. So what can they make of this? He's shifting through the gears here. Messi! And yes, it's there! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Barcelona are having a ball here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Played into space. Well, he's ended up in no man's land. And it's Beckham. And here's Isak. And he's running through. Makalele did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he's intervened well there. Iniesta. He is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now the ball's gone astray. Iniesta driving forwards. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That's a chance!
Cambio de jugador. El dorsal 7, el dorsal 15, el dorsal 16. Sergio Busquets.
And that's it.
Serán sustituidos por.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
El dorsal 14, Pirlo.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So that's got things underway.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the front.
Chance, surely! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader. I think opposition defences will also need to watch out for his long throws. They're quick, they're accurate, and a source of many a good counter-attack.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Tries to play it through. The ball goes, he rises! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Carvajal. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Back towards the middle. That is good alertness. Raul. Bellingham. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Mbappe, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well, that has not gone well. It's a good run down the left-hand side. It's a searching pass. Now it's Mbappe.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He's shifting through the gears here. Cafu. Cafu got a long way forward to join the attack. And here's Isak.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Great ball, and he's in here. So it is still 0-0. Thuram makes the interception. Well, played right into his path. Rodrigo. He is through here. Rodrigo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Played out to the left flank. Bellingham has it out wide and in space. Driving forward. Raul plays a sharp little ball here. Raul looking for a corner. And we have our very first corner. Terrific header! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort. We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed.
Shoots! He scores! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So we have our breakthrough.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Looking for the run. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Pelé. Xavi Alonso. And here's Rodrigo. Mbappe. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And this is Shevchenko. Guti. Now it's Mbappe. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Isak.
Isak really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
He's through here. Thuram promptly onto that. And the half-time whistle goes. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And we're off again.
Nagoya Grampus really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Alaba. And now they can clear their lines. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, that's well spotted. Beckham. Van der Vaart. And it's Guti. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Now he's got space here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Done delicately. Cleared away. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Bellingham. Bellingham! They've scored! And this is getting better and better. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Oh, that's fabulous. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, Dogged defence on the other.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Can he get it through? Guti. Danger averted for now. Not the most accurate pass. And that's another good win of the ball. Mbappe. Chance for a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Mbappe deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Shevchenko, he's picked his way through. Oh, he's got a side of goal. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. Eyeball to eyeball with the goalkeeper. And that's one back. Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 8 será reemplazado
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. We have got ourselves a game here.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Might be danger here. That is great defending, so alert.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly. Nagoya Grampus really are showing all the necessary urgency.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. And this is Puskás. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Looking to play him in. That's a nicely shaped ball. He's through and all alone! Shot a goal! Really well taken goal. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Madrid go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
And that could set him on his way. Chance! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Well, their manager seems to have them all.
Big chance! Well, that is remarkable. That has been cut short. Van der Vaart. Can he get away here? Carvajal. What a throw in. Pele. And it's Beckham. That pass has been well intercepted. Beckham is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Nice looking ball. Bellingham gets into a good position. He's got away. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he's in on goal.